All right, there you go. Go ahead.
Yo, 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 what's happening? Average guys, average gals, welcome to the Unofficial Referee. I'm here with my man Randy Anderson, the one and only. And of course, you know who I am. Better ask your mama about me, Mr. Lauren Jones. Oh, man, let's get into it, man. Did you see that shot from Kawhi yesterday? You missed it, didn't you?
Oh, I missed it, but I did watch the replay on it. And when I tell you a miracle shot. That was a Hail Mary.
Look, man, he did everything to make sure that shot went down. Everything to make sure that shot went down. Boy. I mean, you saw him bend down in a crouch position. I mean, he's doing everything to make sure that shot went down. I will say this, man, because I watched that replay probably 20 times. I'm not kidding. 20 times. And this is one thing that I will say. Joel Embiid, Mr. Trust the Process. Why did you cut Ben Simmons off? Why'd you do it?
Yep.
Why did you cut Ben Simmons off? All you had to do was follow Kawhi to the corner. And he probably wouldn't have been able to get that shot off, or it would have been that much harder than it already was. I mean, it was already a hard shot.
Mm-hmm.
But all you had to do was follow him to the corner. But nah, what'd you do? You cut off your boy Ben Simmons because you probably think you the star and he's there in the way. And guess what? You messed up the play. You messed up the play. And then you wanted to cry after the game? Cry. Come on. Joel Embiid. Really? Really?
Hey, dog, I know that feeling, bro.
Crying. Trust the process. I love Rihanna. Get to trust the process. Come on, man. But you gonna cry? Come on, man. Get real.
Yeah, man. Dog, that shot was amazing. For one, that shot was amazing. I really did love that Kawhi showed some emotion in stuff like that. And what he said in his press conference, he was like, I'm a player that plays like I've been here before. But when it's times like that, you'll get emotion out of me. And I was like, hey, I like that. I don't know if you're going to stay in Toronto, but I like that. Yeah, man. Yeah. Ben Simmons, I didn't hear anything from him. I didn't see anything on Twitter or anything like that. But Joel Embiid was crying, man. That boy got the ugliest cry face. I thought Jordan's meme was worse, but they gonna meme the shit out of him. But
yeah, it was terrible. And you on another man's shoulders. I bet that was kind of awkward for Mark Gasol.
Boy.
Oh man, but nah, man. Hats off to Toronto. You know, I'm not gonna say they had the odds stacked against them. I mean, they're a good team. You know, so I'm not gonna sit here and say that they had the odds stacked against them. But they stuck in the game. You know, anytime Philly decided they wanted to go on a run and try to put the game out of reach, they came right back. And Kawhi, I mean, I think he put up 41, including that shot at the end of the game. And check this out. Now, I'm not old, but I've been watching basketball for the last probably 30 years.
Okay.
That was the very first game-winning, buzzer-beating Game 7 shot in the history of the playoffs.
Wait, what? Whoa, wait.
Yeah. That was the very first buzzer-beating 7 shot in the history of the playoffs.
Wow. So my man broke history.
Yeah. So I mean, shout out to Kawhi, man. I mean, he's had a hell of a playoff series. I mean, this is the stuff that makes people want to stay where they at. Maybe Air Canada's got their guy, man. You know. So we'll have to see though, because you know Kawhi do his own thing. So
all right,
we'll see.
I want to speak on that real quick. So if he does stay in Toronto, do you think they need to make a point guard move?
They needed to make a point guard move before they shipped out DeMar DeRozan. I mean, I like Kyle Lowry, but I think they can upgrade and do better.
Yes, they can. But yeah, I agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, now don't get me wrong. I mean, he took, I think, 3 or 4 charges in his last game. 2 of them against Embiid. He had a couple strips. So I mean, he let me put it like this: he's good on defense, but he's shaky on offense. He
more than shaky on offense, but he is very good on defense, and he's very good at drawing fouls and calls and stuff like that. That's the only takeaways I can really take away with Kyle Lowry. But if Siakam can stay, can continue to grow, and also OG Anunoby can continue to grow and be healthy. Yo, man, that team in the future, with Kawhi, that's a championship team right there, baby.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, my bad.
You can move Kawhi to the 2.
Yep.
You know, because it's now which one is taller, Anunoby or Siakam?
I want to say Anunoby might be the taller one. But
okay, so you'll put him at 4 and Siakam at the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah. I mean, they're long. They can defend. I mean, if he stays in Toronto, they're going to be a tough out. Because I mean, if you think about it, Siakam still, this is his second year.
Mm-hmm.
This is his second year, so they still got him and Anunoby. They him for cheap. So they can go out and get a marquee free agent, bring them over, whether you get a 5 or you get or you try to get an upgrade for Kyle Lowry, and I mean you add another all-star to that team. They don't need a superstar; they just need an all-star.
Yep.
Be nasty. It'd be nasty, man. I'm not even gonna front, man. I'm not even gonna front. And this seems like a tailor-made situation for Kawhi because. Kawhi wants to be a leader, on the squad the same way he was in San Antonio. So this is tailor-made. I don't see him going to a place he's surely not going to the Lakers, but I know there's talk that he wants to be in LA, so maybe he ends up with the Clippers. So we'll see. We'll see. I tell you what, I don't know financially if this will work because I don't know the contract situation with Kawhi. What if Golden State tried to do a one up for him and Durant?
That would be very interesting. Very interesting.
But Durant's going to New York.
Yeah, but Durant's definitely going to New York, and that's all media. You know what I'm saying? He's doing that to clean up his media. Because honestly, all right. This was a conversation me and my one of my coworkers were having earlier today. So now we know LeBron James when he won one championship with Cleveland, how that took how he was viewed or whatever temporarily and raised it up, right? Mm-hmm. Now if Kevin Durant does the same thing, but with the Knicks, and he gives them one championship. Do you believe that his legacy where everything behind his legacy, where he went to Golden State after Golden State beat him at OKC, do you believe that all of that would be succeeded by everybody and all the NFL players, or not players but fans, especially the Knicks fans, where that one championship will succeed all the Golden State championships and all the little backlash of everybody calling him a cupcake and a snake?
Probably to the average NBA, I would say yes. If you're a diehard like me, I know. I mean, yeah, you made a punk move, but you made it, so live with it. Like, I don't even want to go. Like, I'm trying to stay in Golden State and win titles with Steph and Clay and whoever else want to stay. So, I mean, personally, I wouldn't go anyway. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't go to New York when I got to tailor-made squad that, you know what I'm saying, can be competing for the finals every single year, I wouldn't go anyway. But I get it, you know what I'm saying? You get tired of the scrutiny saying you can't be the man, and I mean, he's arguably the best player in basketball right now.
He's number one. He's number one.
And so, yeah, I mean, you want to go and put your imprint on your own team. I just, especially in New York, I would just, with his sensitive nature, be a little bit leery if they start losing. I'd be a media firestorm, and I don't know if he'd be able to handle it, but maybe he could. What do I know? He comes across as so sensitive. I won't say soft. That's not fair. But he is sensitive. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's sensitive. Mama, you're the real MVP.
Hey, shout out to moms out there for Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Mama. You the real MVP. You real MVP, Mama. But what do you think is the next move? Because I know your brother, Philly's your brother's squad. What's the next move for Philly, man? Do they need to break the team up and find some new pieces? Do they need to make a coaching change? What do you think?
Let's just say Jimmy Butler's gone next year. He's not re-signing. He'll be going to the New York Knickerbockers. But he'll be either going to New York or the LA Clippers. Also, what is his name? Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. I don't know if they'll be able to still be friendly with one another. You know what I'm saying? Because they've already been bumping heads nowadays. And so, I think they have to make a couple changes. Their bench is decent. Their starting five is really good. The two people they got off the bench, they have coming off the bench, they're very serviceable. But they'll lose Jimmy Butler and possibly a couple other pieces. So yeah, I mean, if they can hold it together, I believe there's a chance. Because I don't even know if Tobias Harris will re-sign with Philly. Because Tobias Harris is going to get top dollar next year. Because he only had him and Jimmy Butler literally had 1 year on that contract. So that was there for that year, and then boom, boom, boom. If they didn't win, they was gonna be they're gonna look at other teams, and other teams are drooling for Tobias Harris and Jimmy Butler. So yeah.
It's interesting. I think this is not weird, but this is the move I would make. The first move I would make, but I would be relieving Brett Brown of his duties.
Really?
And I would actually go out and try to get Mark Jackson.
Nigga, what?
Mark Jackson.
Explain. I'm interested now.
So let's talk about Golden State, right?
Yeah.
Talk about the Golden State Warriors.
Talk about
who was the coach when they drafted Klay Thompson?
Jackson.
Mark Jackson. Who's when they drafted Draymond Green?
Jackson.
Mark Jackson. Who was the coach that molded Steph Curry?
Jackson. He was
Mark Jackson.
Okay. I mean, but
Steve Kerr walked into a tailor-made situation.
Facts.
Mark Jackson has set that team up for success. They wouldn't be where they are without Mark Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Holding those guys accountable to work together as a team is meant.
Yeah.
And then they let him go, and I understand why they let him go. You know, it's a power struggle and things of that nature. But I would go get Mark Jackson in a heartbeat. I was really disappointed that the Lakers didn't even interview him. Not that he wanted to come to LA, but I was surprised the Lakers didn't even interview him.
Right, yeah.
You know, but yeah, that's the first thing I would do because I think that the squad is actually good. Now, part of it is they didn't have a full season in jail.
True.
Right?
Facts.
Right? Tobias Harris came over with the All-Star break.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm saying? So they didn't have a full year to jail. But I don't think that I don't know if that starting five with Butler, Tobias Harris, JJ Redick, Ben Simmons, and Embiid, I don't think that they're all good pieces together. Now, I think Tobias Harris, I think he's worth the money. I would probably keep him and let JJ Redick go. I'm on the fence about Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's tricky because if you ask me, Jimmy Butler doesn't deserve max money.
Ooh.
I don't think he deserves max money.
Elaborate, my friend.
I think he's a 1A. I don't think he's a 1. I think he's a 1A.
I agree with you.
Maybe even a 2. Maybe even a 2.
I can agree with you.
So I wouldn't give him max money. I put it to you like this, but he's gonna get it because he's right. Because to me, he's right on that same tier of a Klay Thompson.
Mm-hmm.
As far as when you talk about salaries, and you got to give Jimmy his money because Klay's gonna get his money whatever he decides to do. But I don't think he's a max contract player. Here's the thing with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Ben, let me help you out, bro. The season's over for you. Go take your super talented ass. Go get in the gym and develop a jump shot, please. You don't even have to develop a 3-point shot. Just a jump shot. Be able to shoot from 15 feet. 15 feet. And they could do what the Spurs used to do. Tim Duncan, David Robinson, we just move them interchangeably. Free throw line down. We just rotate them. Because, if Ben Simmons could just make a defense respect his jumper.
Oh, boy.
Boy. It would be beautiful. It really, really would. But you got to have the right coach to do it. I don't think Brett Brown is that coach, man. I don't think Brett Brown is that coach. That will hold them accountable. That would turn Ben Simmons into a real gym rat. That would tell Embiid, hey, man, dude, just go play basketball. Like, why you trying to get out of this camera time? Just go play basketball. So I think they got to move some of the pieces because I feel like you can have, not that JJ Redick is a superstar, but he can shoot his ass off.
Boy.
But I think that they may have too much firepower, and I think if you can't get let's think about this with Golden State. Before Kevin Durant even came, right? They really only had 2 main scorers, which is Klay Thompson and Steph Curry. Those were their main scorers.
Right.
They always had a third auxiliary player, whether it was, Draymond or whether it was Andre Iguodala, a player like that. Look how stacked Philly is. That's a lot of ball that you have to share. Tobias Harris can give you 20.
Yep.
Joel Embiid is giving you 25. Jimmy Butler can give you 25. Maybe it is too much on one team.
Yeah, because all of those players that you just named, except for JJ Redick, are ball dominant players. If you think about it, and if you guys wanted to debate me about that, I will send you to videos and their other teams. You know what I'm saying? Because they all want the ball. Tobias Harris can play without the ball, but he
came out of nowhere though.
No,
Tobias Harris. Yeah, Tobias Harris. As far as being a star.
Okay.
As far as being a good player.
All right. I was about to
say. As far as being a star. But he was putting up buckets in Orlando.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because he was
putting up buckets in Orlando.
He was literally number one. He was number one in front of Gordon. He was number one in front of Gordon, and I was surprised when Orlando got let him go. But hey, so yeah.
Yeah. So let's swing over to the west side. Let's talk about throw it up. Let's talk about the Portland Trailblazers and Denver Mouse City Nuggets. Y'all see his beverage of choice? Put it up there one more time, Randy. Put it up there one more time.
Go ahead and sponsor your boys. That's it.
But that we don't even need to talk about. We need to talk about CJ. That boy came up all Sunday. You didn't get a chance to watch that game either.
I watched half of it. I didn't get to watch. No. I watched the whole thing. I'll take that back. I watched the whole thing. I watched the comeback and everything.
That boy McCollum came to play on a night with Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard.
Dame when the first half was like, damn.
Right, man. I mean, CJ carried the whole team, the whole game. You know what I'm saying? He put up 37 points, had to chase down, block, and I mean, the boy, he was in his bag of tricks. He was in his bag of tricks on Sunday, dunking, up and unders. I mean, he was cooking, man. He cooking them grits, man. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, Lillard came and made 2 timely 3-pointers.
Mm-hmm.
Timely 3-pointers. But, yeah, I mean, don't sleep on Portland in his final series. Now, I know that Golden State is probably on paper the better team, especially with Joseph being out for the season. But don't sleep on Toronto, man. They got a squad, you know what I'm saying, that can – here's the thing in the playoffs, it's about matchups.
You mean Portland?
Or Portland, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's the playoffs is about matchups.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll circle back to that in a second. But before, let's talk about Denver. What should Denver do? I mean, they got Jokic. You know what I'm saying? Big Ugly. That's why I call him Big Ugly.
My time has come.
This time has come. Let's see. We got Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray's the baller.
Yep.
Will Barton can ball.
That whole bench can ball. Like
Millsap. Paul
Millsap is still a very good player.
So what do you do?
Mason Plumlee. They don't really have to do anything. They don't really got to go.
They just need to
keep
playing.
They literally, and I know this might seem. No, fuck that. If you've been listening to the Sportscast from way back, even when I was doing it on the Average Guy podcast, you guys know that Denver has always been one of my teams because of Carmelo Anthony. And literally, this is the first time the Denver Nuggets have went this far in I think it was almost 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So with this young team, matter of fact, I just want you guys to know this. This is a young team. This is an infant team right now. An infant team almost made it to the finals. Uh-oh.
Like fat feeding.
All right, I can hear you now. All right. All right, so
Skills to go Nugget.
Yeah, so pretty like I was saying, man, this is a young team. This team is literally, it's in its infant stage. It wasn't in its infant stage. You know what I'm saying? This team is going to get Jokic and Jamal Murray are only going to get better together. You know what I'm saying? Jokic, if he can not slim, I don't want him to slim down, but I just want him to bulk up just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Make that muscle. Make that all muscle. If he makes that all muscle, he still will be a beast in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Without losing any of his stuff like Kevin Love. If you remember, Kevin Love lost a lot of weight. You know what I'm saying? He became a little man. Literally, he became a little man, and he would get bitched in the paint, but he would still shoot. He would shoot the ball, whatever. And that's how he was more effective. He wasn't as effective in the inside. Now, if Jokic stays to where he bulks up, you know what I'm saying, just a little bit, he just makes him muscle. And still has that little floater like him and Jamal Murray do. You know what I'm saying? The guy's passing IQ is ridiculous. Like for a big man or for a center point, that is ridiculous. That dude makes plays that I'm like, how did this motherfucker do this? How did he see that?
Best passing big man since Arvydas Sabonis.
Oh, yeah. I've heard those comparisons when he first got drafted. So just with that in mind, their bench is very good. Mason Plumlee is a plug-in piece that is really good, consistent, can get you a double-double, can get you 10 rebounds, 10 points. You know what I'm saying? And he can also pass the ball. Who else? And the person who didn't play this year, the rookie who did not play this year, Michael Porter Jr. is a great option when he gets to be able to play for next year. That is
about him.
That is literally gonna be. He could if the back injury and everything else works out, he could be a great player. More than he could be a superstar.
You think he many big Shirleys?
You said what?
That why you think he messed with too many big Shirleys? That's why the back.
Possibly, I don't know. He's like but yeah, man. I mean that team is it's got nothing but the up and up for that team. You know what I'm saying? Literally, they were digging. They almost got to the goal this year. Literally, they got close to the goal, and that was an intentional pun. That was an intentional. But yeah, go ahead. What you got for me?
So let's talk about the Eastern Conference matchup first. Mm-hmm. We got Toronto. We got the Raptors against the Milwaukee Bucks. Man, last time we said the Milwaukee Bucks in the finals, was it Kareem?
No, it was Ray Allen, I believe. Was it Ray Allen? No, it was Kareem. It was Kareem.
It's back in the 70s. Good grief.
Yeah.
So, give me your prediction, number one, and then number two, the most important player on each team.
All right. My prediction is it'll go 7. It'll go 7 games. But Toronto will edge it out. I believe Toronto will edge it out. Now, the reason why I say Toronto will edge it out is because Siakam has been playing very well, you know what I'm saying? But Siakam will be going against, I think it's Chris Middleton. What is his name? Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry will be going against Eric Bledsoe. Giannis, of course, will be going against Kawhi. So Marcus Gasol should have a very, very good series this series, because I don't really know who their big man is down on the block for the Bucks. So he is a key player. He is
the Lopez brother.
Oh shit! It is it is Brook Lopez. Ooh, so I don't know, because both of them can shoot threes, and both of them can play very, very decent very good defense. I don't know. This is gonna be a very interesting game, because literally, I'm not gonna say they mimic each other, but they match each other damn near closely. But yeah, man, Kawhi Leonard, the way he has been, just the way he's automatic damn near with the pull-ups, and it doesn't matter on who. You know what I'm saying? That is a grown, big-handed ass man who can shoot his ass off, and he can play defense. So Giannis, I'm not gonna say that they're young, but they are young. You know what I'm saying? So with all that being said, man, I'm giving it to Toronto. But Giannis will have his games, and everybody else will have their games. You know what I'm saying? In this game to 7, but Toronto will get the victory. What's your thoughts?
I'm gonna say Milwaukee in 6. Milwaukee in 6. Yeah, I think number one, home court advantage, I think will come into play in this series. I think home court advantage will come into play, but I think the biggest piece for me is, unless Serge Ibaka can continue to play like he did towards the end of this Philly series, I think that Milwaukee has a better bench. I think the bench will be the separation between the two, because, I mean, Toronto has Ibaka, and then they have Van Fleet, but Van Fleet been sleepy lately. So I'm not sure what you're going to get out of him. So it just leaves Ibaka. That's it. Whereas, I mean, you got, I think, 3, McConaughey, Mirotic, your boy from Chi-Town, Mirotic.
I thought he was injured.
Nah, he's playing.
Why? Okay, I seen him sitting and relaxing on the bench. But okay, all right.
Didn't. Yeah, he just didn't get a lot of playing time in the last series. But when he played, he played.
Yeah, he's
so
a very
I think
good
they've got
shooter.
better. I think they've got better pieces. I would tell you the X factor in this series for me is Malcolm Brogdon. That's the X factor in the series. Now that he's back, because for those that don't know, he was out with a stretch fracture in his foot. Now that he's back, it just changes the makeup of that team. I'm not positive how much you'll see Kawhi and Giannis matched up on each other, actually. I think Giannis might actually cover whoever. He may actually cover Siakam. Because Siakam plays the 3 in a big lineup and the 4 in a smaller lineup. So I actually think that's who you're going to see.
Okay.
If I was Toronto, that's probably who I would match up. Only because you don't want to see Kawhi Leonard get taken down in the paint and pick up some ticky-tack fouls.
Yeah.
I think Siakam gives a little bit better of a matchup, a better size matchup for Giannis, and he can kind of move in the perimeter too. Because the thing about Giannis is, man, 2 steps, he's at the rim.
Yeah.
So you need somebody, that can kind of create a little bit better of a roadblock for Giannis to get to the rim. I would definitely put a box around Giannis. Whenever he gets to the lane, I'm everybody sag. Force him to beat you with 3-pointers.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is very and this is an interesting fact that Toronto will have to listen to or pay attention to. Not listen to, but pay attention to. So Milwaukee had the best defense in the league this year, statistically, right?
Yep.
But do you know that they gave up the most 3-pointers?
Really?
Yeah. So what they do is they don't let you get in the paint. They sag in the paint. They you got to beat us with threes. If you're gonna beat us with threes. And so it's an interesting concept. I think that if Van Fleet is hot, this series could get him some playing time. Siakam has been playing great, but he kind of fell out towards the end. I think his confidence was a little shaky.
He's kind of injured.
Yeah, he had that. Was it a thigh injury?
I'm not for sure. Exactly.
I think it was a thigh injury, a deep thigh bruise or something like that, which those hurt. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about lateral movement.
Mm-hmm.
So he needs to get his confidence and his swag back because Kawhi's going to need a sidekick in the series.
Oh, yeah.
Because Chris Middleton been balling out. Bledsoe can get hot at any point. Malcolm Brogdon, so he's going to need a sidekick. Lowry really needs to step up in these finals. Not just defensively, but offensively.
Yes.
Because Kyle Lowry. Come on, Kyle Lowry. He needs to step up, man. He needs to step up. Yeah, that's my Bad Boys plug, man. Y'all watch out for Bad Boys 3, man. I'll be there.
Me too. I'll definitely be there, motherfucker. Because we bad boys for life.
Let's swing to the West. That's right. Let's swing to the West, man. This is an intriguing series. Golden State and Portland. The backcourts to me are almost even.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you give a slight edge to Golden State just because they are better shooters. I do believe that. But I think when you take in toughness, I think when you take in defense is the one that I think Portland has the edge on. I think Dame's a better defender than Curry, and I think McCollum is a better defender than Klay. Everybody talks about Klay's defense, but Klay gets in foul trouble a lot because he likes to grab. He likes to reach, and he likes to grab. He's aggressive. So I think that could actually work in Portland's favor. I mean, put him in a pick and roll. Put him in that pick and roll with him and with McCollum and Cantor. You know, now I think you may see Klay Thompson on Dame a little bit more, but with the way that McCollum is playing, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because who's gonna stick with McCollum if you it's not Steph Curry. I can tell you that much. Right. Steph Curry can't hang with him. Let's see, what other matchups do we have in this series? I mean, I guess you would ask if Mo Harkless is going to start, because if he starts, he's going to be playing Draymond.
Yeah.
He'll be playing against Draymond.
Ronnie Hood, I guess, I've heard Ronnie Hood might come back.
I know that he hyperextended his knee. Yeah, he's so skinny, man. I didn't even see it, but he's so thin that, you know what I'm saying, probably don't take much. I tell you here's an interesting one, is the center position. Because you got Looney, if they start Looney, going up against Cantor, and that's an interesting one for me because Looney has been playing well, but Cantor can actually offensively play. Mm-hmm. Now, defensively, he's kind of a liability. But, I mean, I think he can defend Looney.
Right, yeah.
I think. And so, this is a really, really interesting matchup here. I think if you're talking about X factors, I think for me the two X factors are Andre Iguodala, and here's one I'm gonna throw at you that may make you raise your eyebrows. Evan Turner.
No, I wouldn't raise my eyebrow.
I think Evan Turner is going to be an interesting X factor for Portland. That is, I think the X factor in the series for Golden State is Kevin Durant.
Yeah, if
he's out for game one. They've already ruled him out for game one. So if he can play, obviously he'll be the X factor, and it kind of changes up Portland's defense as well, because I think then you have to move Mo Harkless onto Kevin Durant, which means, okay, who's going to pick up Draymond? Because for the life of me, I can't think of who the other starter is for
Portland.
I know Mo Harkless was starting most of the last series at the 3 position, but I don't know. Now the other guy, what's the little white guy named Zach Collins? He's been hooping for Portland. His name is Zach Collins.
Is he a rookie or second year?
Yeah. I think he's a rookie. But I think the front court. Yeah, the front court of Portland can give Golden State some fits, actually. Mm-hmm. They actually can, because they're bigger. You have Zach Collins, you have Enes Kanter, you have Miles Leonard. So they're bigger. I think they could give, if they could slow the game down just a smidge. I think that, this is going to be a tougher matchup. Now, I'm still going to give the edge to Golden State. I'm going to say Golden State, and I'm going to say Golden State 6 is what I'll say. But I think most of the games will be hard-fought games. I'm not going to put it past. I will not put it past Portland to win the series. And the only reason I say that is because Kevin Durant's not healthy. Steph isn't either.
Yeah, he has
Steph
a fractured
100%. So I think it will be an interesting series. I think it's cool that the Curry brothers get to play against each other in the finals. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's probably something that's cool for the family. I guess they're going to have to get one of them split jerseys or whatever.
They said the mom and dad were on Twitter, was like, we're going to flip a coin to see what team, see what son we root for.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. Coaching wise, I think that just from experience, that Golden State has the edge. Mm-hmm. Bench wise, I think Portland has the edge. Bench wise, unless Iggy balls out like he did towards the tail end of this last series, and Sean Livingston is always reliable.
Yeah.
So we just kind of have to see. We'll kind of have to see. I think we got two heavyweight matchups though, which is good because with no LeBron, you need something to make these playoffs spicy.
The playoffs are better with LeBron. Let's just face it. But let's just face that. That the playoffs are better without LeBron. But yeah, I want to first and foremost say that Damian Lillard came out with, I guess, his press conference afterwards or on Twitter, one of the two, where he was like, I think it's time for the Golden State reign to fall. He was saying it's time for Golden State to fall off, and that they were going to take it. Dame, don't get me wrong, you cold-blooded, you a bad young man. I understand you having that confidence. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that confidence, but you got to understand, bro, you don't have this final playoff pressure. Like, and we know you can hit big shots, but this is a whole nother beast. Bro. Man, and CJ McCollum, I just want to, you know what I'm saying, give you a hand clap, bro, because from what you came from, dog, like being the shortest player in your college and shit like that, and people looking down on you, be like, yeah, nah, he not good at all. We don't know what he gonna do in Portland. When Portland drafted him, people was like, what the hell are they doing? He's too small. He can't really shoot. I mean, he can shoot, but he can't shoot. You know what I'm saying? I heard shit ton of people saying that about him. He can't play defense. He can't do this. He can't do that. And look at what that nigga, look where my man is at now. Man, hey, all I gotta say is I'm proud of you, dog. Keep up that good work, and your journalism work is amazing, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know that, but your journalism work is amazing.
Absolutely. Shout out to CJ, man.
Oh, and one more thing.
What's his real name?
Who?
CJ. Is it Cornelius?
I'm not even for sure. I don't even know, dog. I can't even gonna hold you. But Seth Curry actually made 2 big 3-point shots in that last game. To actually, he made 2 big 3-point shots to get them back on track. You know what I'm saying? So Seth Curry can still shoot. You know what I'm saying? So you got to also watch out for Seth. He might try to go off on his brother at home in Portland. So yeah, you might want to watch out for that too. Yeah.
Try to look up his name. Christian James.
Well,
Christian James McCollum.
Shout out to you, Christian James McCollum. But yeah, man, let's touch on this real quick. So, do you believe that the playoffs are better without LeBron? Just real quick, do you believe the playoffs are better without LeBron?
Without LeBron?
Yep.
I didn't at first, and I don't think that they're better, but I think that the matchups have been great. Like I don't think that they're better. Because from a rating standpoint, the ratings were actually down until these last few games on both sides, the Houston Golden State series. The ratings were actually down. So I think that I don't think it's better. I think that you get to see somebody else shine though. I think if LeBron is there, we may not be talking about C.J. McCollum or, Jokic or Jamal Murray. I don't think we're talking about them. I think, the narrative would be how far can LeBron take the Lakers in the playoffs. So I do like it from a fresh perspective. I think it is a fresh perspective. I guess the thing that would make it exciting at this point is if somebody can actually not go State off of their throne.
Okay. Like I said before, playoffs are better without LeBron. You get so many as the NBA. If I was just an NBA guy, you're getting all of your young talent is getting to be showcased. So what does that equal to? More sales, more streaming revenues for the entire NBA. So it's better without LeBron. It's good to have multiple stars, better than one star. My thoughts.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. So this Thursday, NBA draft lottery is coming up on us.
I thought it was Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
It's Tuesday, I thought.
Nah, it's Thursday. It's Thursday.
It's Thursday? My bad. False information. Fake news.
So, you know, we got the ping pongs. And here's my question. So there's a lot of hype around Zion Williams. Is it a mistake to take him number one?
Are we going to hypothetically who's picking number one?
It depends. We don't know. That's what the draft lottery is.
Yeah, I mean, I said, are we going to go hypothetical? Do you want to play a game real quick?
Yeah, hypothetical.
Let's play a game. All right. So, the New York Knickerbockers choose number one overall Zion Williamson. Yeah, you like how I did that? My natural voice is amazing sometimes. But yeah, no, I mean, Zion would fit in the New York Knicks, but I don't know how effective he will be. I still don't, because I still want to see him against grown men. I've seen him against the college guys and stuff like that. I want to see him against grown men, and everybody's been comparing him to Charles Barkley and stuff like that. So I want to see round bound to rebound part 2. He might not be round bound to rebound, but he might be. I don't know what to call him. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see that. You know what I'm saying? But
that's disrespectful.
So yeah. Well, if the New York Knickerbockers pick number one overall Zion Williamson, what is your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, you speak itself. If anything, speak itself. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get busting seats again. It depends. It really does. Like, I mean, if you can get KD and Kyrie, like, do you want to? I mean, he's a transcendent. I don't know if he's a transcendent player like everybody's saying. Like, I think he's got mad hops. I think he's got mad hops.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But like you said, I mean, I want to see him play some actual NBA players that know how to play basketball, that have seen a big body like this. I want to see him play against some stiff competition, because I personally, and this is just me, I could probably say I don't know basketball, but I don't think he's going to be that great of a pro. I think he's going to be an all-star. I'm not sure he's going to be a superstar.
Okay.
He'll be an all-star. I'm not sure he'll be a superstar. And so I'm still on the fence about him. You know, we'll see what happens. But if I'm the Knicks, it's a tough decision.
I mean,
it's such a tough decision.
It is, because
does he fit in with KD and Kyrie? Or KD and Jimmy Butler, or whatever the case may be? Like, does he fit?
I mean, I would say, I don't even know. I couldn't even say, because if they go for John Morant at number one, that's even if they get the number one pick. But if they go for John Morant at number one, they have way too many guards, and that's way too. That's a lot of guards that they have to dump. They got Frankie Smokes. They got Dennis Smith Jr. now. They got what is that guy's name? Shit, I forgot what his name is. But they got like two more. They got two more guards. One of them is really good. It's a really good guard. But they got two more. So they got four guards that they have. And if they were to draft John Moran, that's a whole nother guard. Now, could he be better than all these other guards? Two of them have potential. You know what I'm saying? Still, but I just don't see the New York Knicks. I see the New York Knicks as we know them now going for that blockbuster pick, that blockbuster name, which is Zion Williamson. So yeah.
And I do stand corrected. You are correct. The draft lottery is tomorrow.
Oh, it is tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah, it is tomorrow. Yeah, okay, let's talk about your favorite team.
Hey.
The Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the second home, you feed me? Shout out to the second home, you feed me?
What say ye if the ping pong balls drop to them? Did they play Zion?
No, I'm gonna say no because we already have what is his name? Shit. we just drafted PJ not PJ Tucker. Fuck, what is his name? Yo, that's terrible. I'm missing. I just blanked out on my names. But Larry Marketing, we got Larry Marketing, and he plays the same position as Zion. You know what I'm saying? But Larry Marketing can shoot, and he's taller than Zion.
7'3" play the 4?
Yeah, they got him at the 4. So we got him, and we have we still got a bunch of other we got a bunch of other players that are in that fit. We need another guard, another 2 guard, a guard or a point guard or a 2 guard. You know what I'm saying? Or we need a 3. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not a bit that high on Denzel Valentine like everybody else is. But yeah, I would say John Moran for Chicago would be the best bet because I mean we still love Zach LaVine even though they keep putting his names in talks and trade rumors and shit like that, which is irritating. They're not really too happy with Chris Dunn. You know what I'm saying? And Chris Dunn is a decent point guard, but I mean with that electricity, John Moran. Not Zion Williamson, you know what I'm saying? I think we would go with the point guard. But yeah, that's my thoughts. What are yours?
Let's see, Chicago. I don't know. Here's a player that I think is actually going to have a better career than Zion Williamson. I could be wrong, but this is just my gut. It's his teammate Duke, J.T. Barrett.
Is it? Oh, R.J. Barrett?
R.J. Barrett, yeah. I think he's actually going to have a better career.
Ooh.
He's already, because think about it. He's already a power shooter, so he can shoot better than Zion.
Mm-hmm.
He's got an NBA body.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like his overall game is more NBA ready than Zion. I think Zion is all athleticism. I think somebody like a R.J. Barrett is already NBA ready in more fields than Zion. I mean, R.J. Barrett averaged more assists than Zion.
Mm-hmm.
R.J. Barrett averaged more points than Zion. And I believe R.J. Barrett actually averaged more rebounds than Zion. So, I mean, I think that Zion was just so electric that's what makes you just like Zion. But I think R.J. Barrett's actually going to have a better career. And you heard it here, folks. You heard it here. What they say down south, you heard me? You heard me?
All right, so yeah, that means I want Chicago to be able to pick 3 and take R.J. Barrett. That's exactly what I want.
So I'm going to ask you this. Is the NBA rigged because there's an outside shot that the Lakers could get the number 1 pick?
Yes.
Is the NBA rigged that the Lakers get the number 1 pick?
The NBA's been rigged for years, and niggas are just now realizing this. That's what befuddles me so. Oh my God! If the Lakers get the how did the Lakers become in fucking conversation of being able to get the number 1 pick? Get the dog shit out of here, boy. Like, y'all wilding in these streets. But yeah, it's rigged.
Cleveland.
Yeah. Cleveland's perfect example.
Take Zion, Cleveland.
I pray not, dog. I don't want to wish that on Zion, bro. I want that man to have a great career. I don't want that nigga to be in Cleveland. I feel bad for dog if that happens.
All right, how about ATL Shotty?
If that happens, that would be interesting. That would be very interesting with him and Trae Young. I would be like, this is interesting.
That would be a team that I think that is a small enough market that the expectation wouldn't be as high. Like New York is just it's just a massive market.
Yeah, it's the mecca of basketball.
Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, to me, he's more like here's my comparison of Zion. Sean Kemp. That's my comparison. Sean Kemp, high flyer. You know what I'm saying? Can't shoot a jumper when you need him to, but he's more of a guy that's gonna, get you your points through athleticism.
Right.
That's kind of more how I see Zion, at least at this point in his career. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow how the ping pong balls drop, and I think that the Lakers is gonna get in there.
I swear to bro, I'm telling you, LeBron James is the biggest, phoniest motherfucker on the planet, bro. Like, I swear to God. Did you by any chance?
Like the barbershop?
Did you by any chance see that clip or that clip I sent y'all?
By Magic?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know nothing about him getting fired. Okay, that's not LeBron speaking, but that's just me being ignorant. Yeah, man, like, come on, bro. You knew he got fired a long time ago. You knew before Lonzo Ball and all them motherfuckers. Like, come on, bro. Like,
he knew before Lonzo. But I don't think he knew. I think this did come out of left field for everybody. You don't think so?
No. LeBron James is so calculated in his media life and on the court and off the court that he knows exactly what the fuck is going on before the coaches will know. He will be talking to Jeannie Bust and all of these heads of the Lakers before Magic even gets a whiff of anything.
Yeah, this is the only time. This is the only time that I think it's different. Like, in most cases, I would totally agree with you. But this is the only time I think it's different. Magic recruited LeBron James. Like, I don't think LeBron James was, I'm going to L.A. without Magic. I think Magic actually recruited LeBron James.
Listen, don't get me wrong. I get where you're coming from. I definitely do get where you're coming from. But LeBron James went to L.A. for fucking business. Don't let all
he went
that.
For basketball. I'm just saying, like, Magic showing up was like, all right, cool.
This how it went. All right, Jeannie Buss was like, "Yo, Magic, we need to get LeBron here. We're gonna get you here for a year to get him here. Then after that, boom, something's gonna happen. We don't know what's gonna happen, but something's gonna happen." And you might lose your job. I'm just saying, you might get stressed out a little too much. LeBron James a little too much for you, a little too much for the franchise. We got people outside protesting. Talking about the whole shit needs to change in LA. Hey, I'm just saying, something might happen, and LeBron's gonna play. LeBron's gonna know about it, but he's gonna make everybody believe, because he's very calculated, that he didn't know nothing about it. I didn't know nothing about it. I was like, oh my God, Magic gone. Fuck out of here.
So at least you kiss my ass. Yeah, I'm with you. All right, man, let's swing over to baseball. Yeah, I know. Sorry, average guys, I know. Sleepy, yeah. But yeah, let's talk about the Cubs fan that has been forever banned from a game because he threw up a specific symbol that was a sign of racism. And the Cubs was like, yeah, well, I mean, we don't know if that's what he was trying to do, but you just can't come watch a game here at Wrigley Field anymore. We'll holler at you, B.
Oh, did he do the KKK thing?
Yeah.
It was like this or some shit, or it was something. I know what you're talking about.
I think it's this.
Yeah. It's like that or some shit like that.
Yeah. So
don't worry, y'all. We too black. We can't be in the KKK.
Yeah. You see this kente on my face?
Yeah. Neither one of us are Uncle Ruckus. It's a goddamn niggatry.
But yeah, you know what, man? This is one of those ones that I was like, you probably gotta let this one go. You probably gotta let this one go because, I mean, how do you prove it?
True.
I mean, how do you prove it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. And I'm sure they were like, we don't even want to have to deal with it, you know. If the guy is racist, I mean, they made the right move. If he isn't, he was just being retarded. Like, I mean, we've all done retarded stuff when we've had some, you know, some extra Budweisers in our system. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, who knows? I think, had the commentator been a white guy, this isn't even a story.
Ooh, that's good.
Isn't even a story if the commentator's a white guy. It just so happened that it happened to be a black guy and one of the all-time Cubs favorites in Doug Glanville. But if it's a white guy, this is not even a story. The fact that he did it when a black man was commentating is the whole reason that this is even a story. And, you know, racism is alive and well. It's alive and well.
Oh, yes, it is.
So I'm not going to sit here and act like, you know, we need to get past racism, you know, that a long time ago. No, it is alive and well. It is alive and well. But one thing I will say is we have to stop playing the race card so much. We do it so much. It's kind of like the boy that cried wolf.
Yep.
Every time we play the race card, and then all of a sudden when it really happens, they're like, oh, yeah, okay. They're just doing that again.
Yeah.
You see those black people over there, Linda? Watch this one.
Those blackies.
Watch this one. So I just think that sometimes we use it, we overuse it. You know, sometimes it's not racism. Sometimes it could be classism.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it could just be your social, you know, your social environment. I mean, there's so many different factors that we have to be extremely careful every time we throw out the race card. Mm-hmm. In this particular situation, they took the safe route.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with that. You taking the safe route, you know, now this guy can take them to court. Maybe it's a defamation suit, you know, because how are you going to prove that you knew that guy was throwing up a racist sign unless you interview a bunch of his friends that really ain't his friends? Because if they were really his friends, they were like, oh, no, Terry, he's not racist. He loves black people. Didn't you see his black friend come over last night?
That's what it is, too. The token black friend. I'm not racist. I'm a black friend. Meanwhile, they're singing that Uncle Ruckus song. Don't trust them new niggas over
there. So yeah, I'm on the fence with this one. I think media is trying to grab every single story that they can to create chaos, and I think that's what bothers me the most is that it just seems like media likes to just keep the chaos cracking.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we're going to create another story, and that's going to turn into a story that turns into a story. And this is kind of like, damn it, come on, guys.
Right.
Come on, guys. Like, can we report anything that's factual?
No.
Or is it all propaganda? But I'll let you comment on it, man. That's my take on it.
I mean, it's powerful niggatry happening today. All I'm saying is, niggas is gonna nig, bro. People gonna do what they gotta do. People gonna say what they gotta say. It does not bother me, not one bit. Here we go again. Hold on, y'all. What is that? What in the bejeebus? All right, there you go. You unfroze. All right, you froze again. I'm so confused. All right, but yeah, man, it honestly doesn't matter to me. It definitely does not matter to me. I mean, we see it every day. Like I said before, as long as it's overt, I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it, baby. Be overt as much as you want. Let me know where I should put you on the side of the fence where you need to be put. That's it.
That's an interesting take, man. I prefer the overt racist, and I could see your theory behind that. I know you said it multiple times that just tell me you racist. Don't make me guess.
Yeah.
Like, just tell me, hey, I don't like you, darkies.
Exactly.
I like my white meat.
That's right. We don't like dark meat.
We can both go to churches, but I'm getting white meat.
Oh Lord,
yeah, but I mean, it's just so tricky to really try to decipher what's real and what isn't. Is as far as it involves racism. You know, are we just saying, "Oh, we're going to stand up for this because we don't want to lose our black fan base"?
All right, real quick,
or is it something different? Yeah,
real quick. Give me back what you said like 2 minutes ago, because for some reason you keep freezing, so I had to listen to him. So yeah, go real quick.
I was just elaborating, basically saying, you know, how do we know that it wasn't a PR move for the Cubs to not lose their black fan base?
Yeah, because Chicago is predominantly black. That's very
you
true.
Know, so it's just about, well, probably the White Sox. I don't know about the Cubs. The White Sox might be, but I don't know about the Cubs. You know what I'm saying? They ain't letting no black people hide behind them damn trees they got in the outfield.
Right.
Not happening. Not happening. But nah, so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I think that these stories irritate me so much because I gotta guess who's the racist one. I gotta guess, man.
Guess who's racist?
Yeah. Where's Ryan at? Where's Ryan at when we need him?
What was that game? Was it Clue? Where you gotta pick out who's a murderer or something like that, or pick out who's the person? Yeah. That's the new game. It's Clue, racist edition. Who hates the black?
Just so y'all know, y'all stay tuned in because we just came up with a fun game. Don't get offended. We don't get offended. We heard about everything, man. We just gonna play the game, play along with it. It's gonna be fun. We just gonna bring it up, spur of the moment. You're not gonna know when it's coming.
True.
We just gonna drop it on you. So don't be like, oh man, they getting ready to do it right here, because you ain't gonna know.
Yep.
You ain't gonna know. The only disclaimer you get right now is we're not gonna do it tonight.
Exactly.
That's all you get. That's all you get. So, man, I think that's in the world of sports, man. Football's kind of light. You know what I'm saying? It's coming around. But it's still light right now. You know, James Winston is letting people hit golf clubs off his head.
What?
I did see that. Yeah, you ain't see that?
No.
Yeah. It was some golfer that was doing like trick shots, and he basically put a tee on top of James Winston's head, and then he hit it off the tee that was sitting on his head. It wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying? It's James being James. He got to do something stupid.
I was thinking, why was I thinking the same shit? Stupid. I was like, yo, you just want brain damage,
he can't. Yeah, he can't help. He can't. You don't know no better. Any person that steals crab legs, you know, they got some real problems. They got real problems in life.
All right. One thing before we bounce out of here, I want to shout out to this Laker fan who said steps to fix the Lakers. 1, sign LiAngelo Ball. 2, draft LaMelo Ball. 3, hire LaVar Ball. God damn it! Hand clap. The Laker Nation, you guys are making me proud. It's just.
And what are we gonna do? Hire your dumbass as a GM? Stop it! Stop it!
just continue to make this great dynasty look terrible. Oh, this is beautiful to me. This is so great. This is.
If they did some BS like that, I'd be out there protesting too.
I'd love to see it.
I'd be out there protesting too.
This would be beautiful.
I come in. I will purposely have my barber mess up my hairline so I could be Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, this is egregious. This is egregious.
The unmitigated gall. Skip.
I don't give a damn what you think about me. I'm 20 years in the game. You still got Similac on your breath.
Max. Oh, all right. Before we bounce out of here, I really want to get your opinions on what Max Kellerman said, that Kawhi Leonard is better than Kobe Jelly Bean Bryant. What is your thoughts on Max Kellerman saying that?
Let time tell. Not right now.
Too soon?
I can't do it. I can't do it right now. I will not, and I'm not the biggest Kobe fan like other people are. But nah, nope. Kobe's still better. Now,
I'm right there with you.
Now, I will say this: if Kawhi Leonard plays 17 or 18 years, just like Kobe did, actually Kobe played like 20, I believe. But if that happens and he stays at this pace, we can talk about it.
Yeah. He was.
We can talk about it.
Yeah, I will give Kawhi Leonard the slight where he does play better defense than Kobe did, but yeah,
but he's more efficient.
Yeah. There you go.
I won't say he's better, but you got to realize this about Kawhi Leonard though. Didn't nobody know shit about Kawhi Leonard when he came in the league, because he came out of where did he come from? It was the school that starts with the C. Yeah, it starts with the C. It's not coming to my name right now. Coming to my head right now, but from a smaller school, you know what I'm saying? Kawhi Leonard was supposed to be like a defensive specialist. That was what they thought he was going to be. They didn't think that he was going to evolve into this great scorer. You know, this was just from him putting in work in the gym. You know,
I mean, Pop did see something in him. Pop did see something because Pop traded away. For who did he trade away? George Hill. Yeah, he traded away George Hill for him.
George Hill. That's when George Hill dyed his hair blind. He went through a Chris Brown stage, man.
Oh man.
Yeah, man. I remember that, man. He had the hoop earring. In fact, he had 2 hoop earrings, and then he had dyed his hair bleach blonde, man. I was like, damn, man, you would hang around Dennis Rodman.
Oh, speaking of Dennis Rodman, Dennis Rodman is being investigated for helping somebody steal some stuff out of a yoga studio. Nigga, Dennis.
Nah. Tell the fans what he said, though.
I don't remember verbatim. What did he say?
This retarded motherfucker. Sorry, I can't say retarded. My wife told me I can't say that anymore. That's politically incorrect.
Don't worry. We'll bleep it out.
This special son of a gun said they told me to help myself to whatever I wanted. I mean, I'm like, for real, really, Dennis, man, help us all out, man. Help us all out, Dennis. Ain't nobody say that shit. But this is the same Dennis Rodman that said that.
I'm Dennis Rodman.
Kim Jong-ho, is that his name?
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, him. He's the same one that was like, everybody talking about me like I was a dog. And I was just trying to help bridge the gap between America, Donald Trump, and Kim Jong-ho. I couldn't even come back to my home country. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here. I'm so sick of Dennis Rodman.
Oh, that's beautiful. So beautiful. Did it?
So sick of Dennis. They just told me to help myself to whatever. Yeah, take all the diamonds, Dennis. Go ahead and take them all. You're great. You're good.
We love you, Dennis. We love you. You can just rob us without us calling the cops on you.
Right. Come on, man. I mean, that's your best alibi. They told me to help myself to whatever I wanted.
I mean, they said that. I was like, are you sure? They said, yeah. I was like, oh, all right. I'm going to do that then.
Damn shame. That's what drugs will do to you people. That's your brain on drugs. Please stay off of it.
Yeah. His son can play though. But yeah.
Edibles, folks. Edibles.
Oh, those are even dangerous. Those are way too dangerous. Especially if
hey man, I get random drug tested, so I can't do nothing.
Me too. You know what I'm saying? No, that can't happen to me.
I'm scared. I'm scared that the one time I decide to try some split shit, they're like, hey, Warren, why don't you go ahead and go on down to a clinic? I'll be like, hey, man,
see what happened.
What had happened was they told me to help myself to whatever, and I just thought they was regular brownies. I didn't know.
I mean, they just look like brownies. I'm saying that was fire.
I didn't realize that. I should have known when I was extra hungry. Come on. Oh man, see what you do to us, Dennis.
All right, man. So, with that all being said, is there anything else in the sports world, or any other sports topics that we need to speak about real quick?
Nothing notable, but I'm sure there'll be something in a couple of days once these team balls drop.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
So we'll be sure to talk a little bit about it on Thursday.
Yes, sir. All right, man. So with all that being said, man, this has been Grit. Wow. First, what I have to start doing is shouting out Grit Sports Media, the Average Guy Podcast, and Lojo Speaks, man. If you don't know what all these are, Grit Sports Media is where you can get all of your sports needs on Facebook. It's ran by Corey Gilmore. It's Infamous Gilmore. Corey Infamous Gilmore.
Yeah.
And also, Grit Culture, which is everything culture, is also run by Corey Gilmore. Lojo Speaks, man. Lauren, let them know what they'll get with Lojo Speaks.
Hey, man, all things fatherhood, man. You know, definitely trying to get fathers to realize, you know, their importance in their lives. It's not just children, but just men in general. You know, if you're not a dad, be a mentor. You know what I'm saying? You know, help another kid out, you know, that doesn't have a father, you know. I got a lot of stuff coming soon. I'm actually getting ready to start a program called King of Kings, where I'll be actually speaking to fathers, you know what I'm saying, and just, you know, providing tips and tools and resources for all of us, because we all can stand and be better fathers, you know what I'm saying, even the good ones, you know. It's always something out there, something new to learn and help us with our babies, you know what I'm saying. So, you know, fathers, make sure you hug on your baby, you know what I'm saying. Even your sons, I know it sounds kind of soft. Sons need a hug too, because you don't want them hugging on some nasty girl things, and, you know, then they got a baby before they need to have a baby too.
True.
You know, so show them the way, Dad. Show them the way. You know what I'm saying? Don't get off of that. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Nah, hate it all. Teach your boys how to be gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I'm gonna tell you right now. How you doing? Will make a girl pay a whole bit more attention to that. Hey, we're heading inside it.
Yeah, I mean, that brings up a whole nother conversation that the sports podcast don't really need right now. But
yeah, so we gonna holler at y'all about that, man. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned, man. Make sure you like all those things on Facebook, also Instagram. The Average Guy Podcast most likely will be getting changed to the Average Guy Studios, because I am working on a couple new things to change some things around. So that's where you'll be able to find the hub for everything. Unofficial Referees, the Average Guy podcast, Geeks Critiques, and everything I work on pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So that is the Average Guy Studios on YouTube, BitChat. Shout out to the family at BitChat. They was there. I forgot what your name was, bro. But you was messing with the last Unofficial Referees. You said you liked the name, so shout out to you. So yeah, man. Unofficial Referees, man. This has been episode 4. I don't know what we gonna call this, but we'll catch you guys next Monday, man. Peace.